Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when women get rejected and men stop simping. But let's dive right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
You know how many states make up the United States?
50.
You know what the capital is?
Oh.
United States?
Harrisburg? Oh, is there a capital in the US?
You tell me.
No.
Do you know what century we're in?
No.
How many make up 1 dozen?
Wait, what?
How many make up 1 dozen?
How many make up 1 dozen? How many what?
Like how many eggs are in 1 dozen?
10.
Yes.
How can you live in the US and not know any of these basic questions? Back to middle school it is.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Just heating my dinner up. I didn't want to be rude, but I was going to say you weren't hot enough.
He definitely had her in the first half, only to roast her with the funniest joke possible.
I was in love with the same woman for 25 years. Fantastic woman, and every time I come home from a trip, no matter what time it was, she was right there at the beginning of the house right there, and the house was lit up. It was just spectacular when I got home every night. I came home one night about 1 o'clock in the morning. The house was dark, she was not there. She was in the kitchen, sitting at the table by herself with one light shining down, and I was like, baby, what's going on? She said, listen, we need to talk. Now look, I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. If you walk in your house at 1 o'clock in the morning and a woman says to you, we need to talk, prepare yourself. It's not going to be good, all right? And I said, what's going on? She said, look, I got to tell you the truth. I said, lay it on me. She said, look, I don't love you anymore. I don't want to be married to you anymore. And I want a divorce. And for the first time in my life, boys and girls, I didn't know what to say or do, so I called my girlfriend. I said, you won't believe this.
Well, that one had an unexpected ending. Guess these guys have backup plans as well.
What are your biggest red flags in women?
If she always posts a video of her in the car, but she doesn't show who's driving, bro,
She belongs to the street.
Especially if it's a different car each time. Then you know she truly belongs to the streets.
Mrs. Rivera, I will say this to you. You're foolish. You had a good thing. As soon as it wasn't a perfect thing, it made you angry. Nobody's ever going to be perfect. You most certainly are not perfect. And the next guy you get is not going to be perfect. And unless you're willing to put up with a little bit of, you know, they say for better or for worse for a reason. It's not going to be all lollipops and sunshine. And when it's not lollipops and sunshine for your husband, you at least give him a lollipop. You might not be able to make the sun shine, but you can give him a lollipop, and you didn't do it. You decided that your marriage was about you, for you, and because of you, and when he hit a rough patch, you were like, I'm sick of you. I'm tired of it. You're not a king and wonderful anymore because you're not doing everything I want to. You're no longer Mr. Perfect.
Not everything is perfect, and that's what makes life so special. She will definitely regret this one in the future.
This is what the guys gotta understand, man. Don't worry about the chicks while you doing that. It don't matter. Worry about why you still broke and why you still at mama house and why you still fat. Those 3 things you need to worry about. Not why some chick flaked or why she don't like you. Worry about that when you cold. Okay, she flaked. I still don't care.
Worry about making the best version of yourself before worrying about other girls.
Women are crazy as hell out here, bro. And once I seen a slightness of craziness, I'm up out of here. I'm crazy too. I'm gonna show you I'm crazy. Cut, block, delete.
That's all it takes, boys. Cut, block, and delete.
Did you key his car up?
He deserved it. I was calling him, texting him when I got into it with my family members. I seen him texting that same girl. You know, you got the little picture next to the text messages, right? So I'm standing in the back of his car. He can't even see me because I'm so sneaky, you know? And I'm looking. And I can't believe it. Again. So that's what happened, you know? I said, you told me you at work. Now you over here in between your legs. You have your phone and you're just texting. After he seen me, he got out of the car from his back seat and he jumps in a van with a bunch of tall men like him, and they just pull off. So he just leaves me there like I'm dumb, and it hurt my feelings. So I was crying. I took my key and I did the whole car. I don't care, and I left.
So he hurt your feelings, so you hurt his car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro was just laughing that whole time. Seems like he knew what was coming and had to accept it.
Women gotta understand that if you're gonna be in a relationship with a man, and that man has any set of or a backbone, he's gonna have standards and regulations and boundaries. So if you want to behave like you're single, then be single. But it's very disrespectful to the man that you behave like you're single when you have a man. Going to the club, dressing provocatively on the internet, dressing provocatively when he's not there, wanting to go out in social situations, drinking with other people that isn't him. Like, I find it crazy how girls want to be able to have a man at home, but be able to reserve the right to still do all the things that make them look like they're single.
Setting boundaries in a relationship is key to success. Sometimes without them, your partner won't know how to act.
I want the last name, I want the title, and I want to feel like we have a commitment to where he can't just get up and leave one day.
I can't just get up and leave.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Or he could just tell me to leave. And
you have my kids, I wouldn't do that.
Sure. But he has a whole different opinion about it. So tell them what you think.
First off, if you're gonna tell me you have by this date to marry you, you can leave. Because I am not gonna marry you when you tell me to marry you. I'm not running on your time to propose to you. Proposal is on my time.
So
if you say, as you can see, I didn't propose to you this year because you said I got until the 31st. So I'm gonna wait till the 31st.
Tomorrow.
Okay, and I'm gonna wait. And what's gonna happen?
You're not gonna propose.
If you leave, then you weren't meant for me.
Okay, but
exactly.
I feel like after a year, he should have known if he wanted to marry me or not. Like, I know we were young, but even now, as we're older, I'm about to be 22. Well, we're both about to be 22, and he's still iffy about it. And I feel like he's just sitting here wasting my time. Because there's people that get married after 3 months, and then they live like this long, luxurious marriage, and then there's us, and he still doesn't want to commit. So I feel like he's still acting like a child. But that's why I was like, let's make a video, ruffle some people's feathers, and have them let us know what they think, because he thinks he's right. And I think I'm right, obviously. So this is something we butt heads about all the time. So y'all let us know in the comments what you guys think.
I'm gonna marry you, but just don't put a time limit on it or it's gonna further it back. I tell her all the time, stop telling me to marry you. I'm gonna marry you when I wanna marry you. Just because you say, let's go get married right now. I'm not finna go get married. When are you gonna, you got until 31st to propose to me. I'm not gonna propose to you by the 31st.
She's only thinking about herself and fails to see his side. I'm worried about how this marriage is gonna end up.
That's too many, 35. Now, if you're finna ask me that, yeah, you're I don't know how other people think, but I don't want no and slept with 35 niggas. You've at least been burnt 7 times.
What's your limit for someone that you can get into a serious relationship with?
6, 7. Yeah, 6, 7. I like women who go through it 3, 4 years with a nigga. That shows a lot to me in a woman. Just what I prefer. I don't like women who have 3, 4 niggas here. You like to me. That's what we do. A woman has a different perspective and manual than a man, and will be judged different from a man. A lot of those women aren't raised right. That's how I feel.
We all have our limits, and if she doesn't fit the criteria, she ain't worth the time.
Hi Snapchat, just here smoking with my future husband. Say hi to the camera.
I want blood clot future husband you're talking about. Turn off your bomb clot thing.
I think he said he's not her future husband. Tough one to hear.
But there's one thing I learned in life. What's that? A man got to know who to date and who not to date. And what I mean by that is, if there's a woman, y'all listen very carefully. There's a woman that can bring violence out you or make you change who you are as a man. Run from that woman.
This is why we don't jump into relationships. Really get to know the person first, or the relationship is bound to be doomed.
I'd rather be in the house doing nothing than just being outside. I'd rather be in the house trying to figure this the puzzle together. Can't think moving around all day. Can't think when your mind is occupied. Sometimes girls hit me up and be like, oh, you ain't answered the phone last night. I knew you was with another bitch. No, I wasn't with another bitch. I was at home by myself. I'm okay with being alone, having me time. It's okay. If you a hustler, it's okay to take a break.
Man is focused on the grind. No time for distractions. Just time for making the best of his time on this planet. Well, I guess he decided against getting married at the last second. Must be a harsh rejection. Shoplifting then blames her for trying to stop her. Not this time, ma'am.
So I'm supposed to pay for your food and the kid food?
Yes, what you want, baby? You want steak?
Steak?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you going on the ground. Why you got your child with us though? It wasn't part of the plan.
This is part of the plan.
It's not part of the plan.
If you want to date me, you date my child too.
I'm dating your child too?
Yes.
Oh, you wigged out. You wigged out. That wasn't. We supposed to eat our food, afterwards go back to the crib. Netflix.
First of all, we don't have.
Yeah, we ain't doing this. I ain't even got the. Man, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all thought I was finna do that, man. Y'all tripping. Tripped out. Yeah, let me out. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here. I'm gonna hold the door for you though. I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But you know, that wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't part of the plan. I'm with both of y'all. I don't even know you for real. See, that's why I can't be dating. I can't be dating for real. Cause ain't no telling what's really going on. Yeah, you on my page. You on my page. You on my page. Nah.
Why would she bring her children in the first place, especially on a first date? But leaving her children in the car is so much more wrong.
One of the seas.
Wait, hold up. One of the what?
Just name an ocean.
One of the oceans. You got this.
Just one.
We're right next to the ocean.
We can't make this. Like this is.
We can't make this.
There.
I don't know.
That. You don't know?
You're not wifey. You couldn't raise my kids, right?
You can demand all you want, but maybe she should go to school again first.
I actually heard a couple times to where she says, I gave birth to him. It's your job to take care of him.
You believe that? Yes. Yeah, no. I'm not about to do this game with you. Since you left a month and a week ago, have you given him any money for the children? I don't need an explanation either. It's a yes or no? No. Okay, thank you. All right.
She's actually asked for money instead of giving.
And then you have the nerve to ask for money and the kids are with him?
I mean, he has an obligation to give me support.
How is this logical in any way? A child is half and half.
Name 3 countries besides the USA.
Wait, aren't countries in... No, wait, yeah? Wait.
Do you know what year the US was founded?
That I don't know.
Take a guess, what year?
1965?
Yes. Do you know how many continents there are?
No, I'm stupid.
Take a guess. Yeah.
No, I'm stupid.
No, you know this. Take a number.
50?
At this point, I can't even tell if these are real. Like, these questions are what a toddler would know.
Well, one more.
What if it even got to a point where, like, y'all was so cool? Like, I've gotten to a situation where they actually did business together.
That's cool. It's different if we both just slutting out the same chick and there's no
slutting out,
feelings
we was
involved.
all in a relationship.
But as far as me being in a relationship with a woman and another, no, that makes no sense to me.
But it was just, okay, so one, you have to realize that
I would be repulsed by that woman. I would be repulsed.
But there are some men who are not. There are some men who love that.
It. That's a kink. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning.
I don't realize, but you know what?
Kink.
The older I get, I realize it's not really a kink. I think it's just like, I think just people are finally coming to terms of talking about it outwardly. I think it's been happening for a long time. People just haven't really been talking about it.
Doing some.
But you know, there's other cultures where there are women who have multiple husbands.
Yeah, very few, and they all crashed and burned. All those cultures that had that, their empires crashed. And
Let's be honest, every empire crashes and burns at some point.
I'm just saying, all of them crashed and burned. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
maybe just haven't
Africa's
really felt
still
love.
there.
Maybe just have never really experienced real deep love to the point that you just could get over all that.
But
she don't even necessarily got to be out doing it without you.
Is
what
trying
if she's
to
doing it with you?
me having love for letting somebody smash my.
What,
oh God.
What if she did it with you?
Are you trying to get that narrative off?
In what way is this okay to do? In front of your husband is out of this world.
You're either gonna play the game, or you're not gonna play the game.
But are we attracted to someone who plays hard to get, or are we attracted to someone who doesn't have time for us?
Neither. Yeah.
We're not attracted to people that don't give us attention, and you're like, oh my God, she didn't text me for like 12 hours?
Maybe when you're younger, you got that kind of, like, first of all, I'm older now. I'm tired.
Anybody got time?
I ain't got time to be chasing you around. You either...
What is up with all these games these days? What happened to true love that comes naturally?
Your top 3 favorite countries are?
Paris.
Paris is my favorite country. Do you know what the president of Paris is?
Bro, Paris is a part of the U.S.
What state is Paris in? Because you said Paris is in the U.S. Do you remember? London. It's in Paris is in London, and Joe Biden is the president of London and Paris.
I stand corrected. This might be the most absurd answer I've ever seen.
I got to play. You're going to be in real trouble. You're sitting in the car. I need to park here.
No, I'm parking here. I live here.
Well, get out. You
No,
don't have a car pass.
I do, and it's not your business. I live here.
You're here a lot, and I see you. You don't live here. And even so, I need to park here.
That's not how it works.
You are a disgusting piece of crap.
Your mother.
Does she have anything better to do than mess with dudes at their own apartment?
I'm done with building women. I'm done with saving women. I'm done with Captain Save. Let's stop saving women. Look, we got to look at women for who they are right now. Not for what they could be, for right now.
The amount of time and energy you put into savings or changing a woman is not worth it. Take it from this guy. We've seen these type of videos before when women test their boyfriend. It often doesn't work out well for them, and this case is no different.
$100, call your ex.
She's not doing that.
Dude, it's $100. Like, it's not even that big of a deal.
I mean, he's probably not even gonna answer. It's fine.
Are you mad, bro?
He's not gonna answer.
Hello?
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you? I was just calling to say hey.
That's so crazy. My mom brought you up the other day. It kind of got me thinking I miss you.
Really? I kind of miss you too.
Yeah. Hang up.
What have you been up to? How's work?
What? It's good, just busy.
Are you serious?
You won.
Now that's exactly what you have to do in this situation where a woman disrespects you. Get up and walk away. There's no point staying if you know your worth as a man. You'll know it's time to move on. You guys have made it to the end. Like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.